Hello and welcome to the super moon. Dun, dun, dun. So we have a lot of energy going on, everybody. I've taken some notes just to kind of keep me on the straight and narrow, but we were just having a discussion before people came in about what on earth has been going on for the last 2 weeks, and it's been a massive baptism of fire. I don't know about you guys, but I've had 3 significant people in my life literally disappear, not for bad reasons, but just gone all on Sunday, between Sunday and Monday. And that was just like, whoa, look what's happening now. Yeah, it was very, very, very strange, the 666 portal. And I was with Claire, who's on the line now, and we went to the Burning Woman Festival. We did some fire walking, and then a shaman didn't turn up to an event, and I just took over. It just was second nature, and what came through was Merlin creating magic, and also everyone in the marquee was connecting with their medicine woman. So it felt a very divine feminine activation that was calling in our whole divine self, so that anything that wasn't in alignment with that was just being thrown to the wayside. And in true style, that's exactly what's been going on for all of us. So this current full moon, super moon energy is also in Sagittarius, which is about freedom and getting rid of control. And that's also quite a fiery energy. And just to back that up, we have Black Moon Lilith, who is like a raging, wild feminine, who was, I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know if any of you seen Lucifer on the Netflix. So Lilith is the mother of, I can't remember her name, Maze. Lilith was the actual original in the Bible, the original wife of Garden of Eden, Adam. And because she wouldn't submit to Adam, this is how I know this story, because she wouldn't submit to Adam, they basically banished her. And then she went round as the divine mother, stopping people finishing their pregnancies for very many reasons. So what I'm kind of reading into that is there's mother wounding things for all of ourselves to come up and heal right now. So we're getting kind of thrown in this washing machine of female mother wounding aspects. And the big one for me is Neptune, showing up things that feel obscure and not real, and in a kind of deceit, a place of deceit. And I don't know if any of you guys have been noticing more than ever that your intuition is higher, and you're reading through things. Yeah, maybe thinking that doesn't quite feel right, whether it's something that's coming out of your mouth or someone else's, but it's just like, need to come back to that or just work through it. Okay. So that's kind of the planetary updates. The key message was creation through chaos. So it's about, as always, standing still in the chaos and then creating through it. Let's just kind of see what happens, shall we? And we'll get everyone feeling good. So just, should I have a word from each of you, or 3 words? How are you feeling right now? Fletch, how are you feeling? A few words.
Totally battered.
Okay. Any, a 3rd word? Totally battered. One more?
Victim. I've gone into victim mode. It's beaten me.
Oh, Claire, how about you?
Well, it's interesting the words that you described the Sagittarius moon, because that's exactly how I'm feeling. Fiery, like free, and yeah, really excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually ready to light some fires. Kirsty?
Yes.
I'm feeling a little bit irritable, possibly a little bit frustrated and stagnant.
Okay. We'll definitely feel into that then. Okay. What about me? I'm feeling slightly high. And yeah, I feel like there's a really direct route through all of this. That's what I feel like. I'm a bit like a train going really, really fast, and I just need to sit still and slow the train down. I keep referring to films. There's a thing on Netflix called Snowpiercer. I feel like Snowpiercer, that big train that's just going too fast and banging around on hills at the moment, and like, being a bit reckless, but really has a responsible job to keep structure and keep all the engines running and make sure all the pieces of the puzzle are together, and then actually enjoying that ride. That's what my sense is now, of let that happen without trying to control it in any way. So that's the freedom piece. Let Snowpiercer do its thing and just be me in the meantime. Okay, I've no idea what I'm going to say or do, so let's just go for it and see what happens. And I stand up. Right, you guys, close your eyes. That rhymes. Calling in the white light spirits. Instantly, I get mischief. Not surprising with who's turned up. Okay. So on the higher dimensional planes, calling in the heavyweights. So let's bring in Archangel, I can never say it, Melchizedek, and he's the keeper of the Christ consciousness, which is unconditional love. And I'd like to call in unconditional love for everyone who's on this call, and also anyone who listens to it after, because I'm feeling that's what will be beneficial to pour through any frustrations, victim, being battered, and the excitement, so you can run love through the excitement, just so it's a calming, soothing kind of excitement. Excuse me. And calling in Archangel Metatron for divine intelligence. So just feeling into your space, into your head for soothing, so that the intelligence can come through. So the chaos is the noise. That's why, because I got my angelic stones out before. The noise is stopping the information coming through. So in this space, you'll be able to really let the information come through. Archangel Michael for divine light protection. Feel that coming through, overlighting. And Archangel Gabriel for messages for yourself from your heart. And I'm getting a sign of the Sagittarian archer pointing at your heart, and you can have your messages going into your heart. Not arrows piercing your heart, but he's working metaphorically, so that you can ask Gabriel to send messages through your heart with clarity, if you would like that. So really beautiful, soft messages. So let's make the archer's arrow a soft, tingly, white, sparkly energy going into your heart. And then just moving that out and away at the same time. Focusing on your breath now. That's kind of the intro. That was like the warm-up. So that's the guides, the beings, the helpers. Thank you all for joining. And just putting my hand to my heart in a kind of namaste position, and being grateful for all of you who have come. taking a moment to center into your breath, taking a moment for your breath to be the only thing that is going to be worth focusing on for now. Imagine as you're breathing, it's going down into your heart and into your tummy. Slow, deep breaths going all the way down into your sexual organs, your sexual center. Slowing that breath down and imagine it permeating through your lungs, your tummy, all the way down to your creator energy there. And back up, kind of swirling around and going all around your body. Allow your breath that freedom to move through you. And with that breath, the intention of life, vitality comes in. And with that, straight into the shoulders. The vitality of life means you do not have to hold burdens for others. So releasing your shoulders with every breath. Blowing back the responsibility to them with love, to whoever you feel responsible for, across all time frames, dimensions, and universes. Subconscious stuff that you never even know that you're feeling responsible for, give it back. It's no longer yours. Responsible for yourself to know all the answers now. With your deep, slow, loving breaths, allow yourself to let that go too. Maybe roll your shoulders and give them some love. Notice any stiffness that the day has brought. You might want to move your neck and chin. Just see where you can be very gentle with your movements. Softly, softly moving, caressing, giving yourself some real chance to feel your body. Oh, if anyone's just come in, can you put yourself on mute, please? Just breathing gently and slowly. Settling into the energy, settling into the space. I'm asking the crystal Angelic to be our crystal for today. And I've created a circle of energy with huge selenite and citrine and white quartz. It feels more earthly energies today. So I've been asked to mention the guardians of the north, the south, the east and the west. And connecting back to where I was yesterday at the Rollright Stones, and there was this huge pyramid of light there, and the activation was immense for the lady that I went with. She was ready to be in that space of activation. I'm being reminded that she was in a space of manifesting miracles, and to send that message into your hearts of manifesting miracles. Always be in a space of hopefulness, even when you're in your dark space. Bring into that irritability, manifesting miracles, even if it feels a little bit jagged right now. This activation is coming now through the crown. Deep connection into the crown. Just pushing away any energy that you don't need. You don't need anybody else's energy in your energy system. Anyone you've worked with, anyone that you've been seeing, anyone that's been in your energy field at all. With each breath, just blow that out. It's a very practical feeling right now. It's like we're being standing in our chaos, and this Lilith moon is like just literally like a harsh wind, just literally going through say a garden, but a garden that's got trees in and they're getting shaken and thrown around, and that wind is just decluttering the energy around you. And you stand still in your light. So as the white light, Christ light consciousness pours through your energy down into your feet, down into the earth star chakra, and then down into the earth. Feel your connection with your heart expanding, and love expanding into your heart. So with all this chaos around you, you can stay in this soft space, just listening to my voice, being in this soft space. Keep breathing deeply and slowly. Make any movements you need to make. Anything that feels irritable, you can shake it out. You need to move your feet to your arms. It's almost like a flow. It's being in flow. The energy pouring through the top of your crown is activation energy. It's to be aware now of shadow energy around that's going to have its light shone so bright that you're no longer going to need it as a warning in your energy, so you can let your shadow come to the surface if you're happy for that. I think a few people that I've spoken to on this call already have been having shadow energy coming up to the surface to be seen and brought light on. So with each breath, I would love you to feel and imagine any shadowy grey energy coming up, and with your breath blow it out into a ball in front of you. And then feel the white light pouring through your crown and filling up that space in your energy field. Just keep doing that for a while. Shadowy, grey, murky energy in your physical body. We'll do the physical body first. Just scan your body. Any feelings of restriction, murkiness, swampiness. I keep coming back to too many people. There's too many people trying to knock on the door. So let's just make our energy bigger. It's like everyone's trying to get in, and that's causing the pressures on time, the pressures on not knowing what's going to happen. So with each breath, let's expand our energy out so we can do that body scan properly. Okay. So imagine that your heart is expanding into your rib cage. Your heart is expanding down into your feet. The love in your heart is expanding up over your head. The love in your heart is expanding out into your energy field. And then blow out that restriction energy into a ball of grey matter and make it about a meter in front of you. Actively let it go. You don't need to know what it is. You are feeling in this beautiful vortex of energy held by the angelic realm. 4 masculine angels. That's quite the support. You literally are standing one in front, one behind, one left, one right. They are acting as the guardians of the north, the south, the east, and the west. On the fifth dimensional level, being reminded that we don't need to spend too much time in the fourth, in astral traveling or connecting with the souls or beings there. It's much nicer to stay going straight into the fifth density. So no messing around with the fourth. That's why we keep feeling there's people around. I think it's from that. So it's moving them out. Okay. Creating a very beautiful container for everyone here. Feeling your energy expanding out, and then bring with your third eye awareness down to your throat. And bring your awareness down to your heart. Then bring your awareness down to your tummy. Bring your awareness down to your knees. And so you're bringing all of your energy down with you, pushing it down to your feet. Anchoring, earthing, grounding down into the ground, all the way through the house foundations, all the way right into maybe a mile under the ground. Just take yourself into that earthing space. Again, being held. And then your white, bright light shining out. So you can expand your energy out, and now you can feel into your physical body. Keep blowing out any energy that you don't need. So many distractions. Wow. Throat chakra. Okay, we'll go there in a minute. And then move into your mind. So anything that's dark and murky, you no longer need. Other people's thoughts, negative thoughts of yours. Ask them now to leave your energy system with every breath. As the Christ consciousness light pours in the unconditional love, nothing to do with religion, Christ consciousness light of love. Connotations of religion can be left at the door, whatever that means to you, that's fine, but it's the love, it's the energy of the consciousness I would like you to focus on now. Into your head, to your third eye. Down into your throat. Just keep breathing out anything stuck, murky, mean things you might have been saying to yourself. Pushing too hard. Impatience. Calling yourself out. Telling yourself off. Pull all of that out of your throat and let the love fill back in there. Notice the crown energy now is coming in a much more fluid, structured way. You've cleared up your energy, so whereas this huge, vast amount of energy was coming in all over the place, it's kind of just pouring in now through the head. Down into the ground, connecting with all that you are. So notice your central nervous system, bringing in love into that. Notice any parts of your nervous system that feel they could be soothed a bit more now. The activation between the back of the altar major, which is in the top of our heads, and the back of our throat, These are new chakras I've not even seen before. So kind of so the altar major is back of the head, and then just below it there's another one. The back of the throat chakra looks like a higher one above the throat, coming from the back. And I'm just being shown how that connects very gently up until the third eye. And all the gentle, soft, golden webs, the miracles that we are. And you're being asked not to forget that. So we're opening up that area with love and trust and faith. If you feel you can't get there at the moment, love and trust and faith. Feel gentle nurturance and soft hope of love and trust and faith coming in gently into that area. If you can get a sense of those chakras, it's like, hold on. It's clearing the way for a higher concept of communicating. So breathe that in through the Metatron's light. And if you need to move your neck, your shoulders, again, do that very, very, very gently, please. Rolling your shoulders. Just feel any activations and movement with the Metatron light pouring through. And when I say pouring, it's so, so gentle. It's the opposite of how the Lilith, the supermoon, the Sagittarius energy is. We're in our own encapsulated bubbles now, love. The angels are holding us. And the fairies are still trying to be mischievous, running around, but they're on the periphery in the circle. So you might notice some fairies winking at you, getting your attention. You can smile at them back. They know your mischievous side is ready for anything at any time. And even if you can't feel it right now, you know it's in there. And trust that you're feeling shut down in any way for a reason. It's so that your upgrade, your up levels, your ascension can happen because you move so fast. Normally you don't sit still long enough. So sometimes the stop is forced into a time of reflection. It feels that nothing you don't know, but it's just a lovely space to be reminded. Okay, I'd just like you to move down into your body, just scanning again down into the legs and the hips, anything that needs to come out with the breath. You can literally imagine it coming out, being in the big grey circle of what you don't need in front of you. So just make sure you go down, all the way down to your feet. Remember the reflexology points in your feet, where everything's connected, and just blow that out. And feeling the light, feeling the light coming into that space. Then we're going to move into the emotional body. Moving into the emotional body. Any emotions you've been burying, hiding. If you feel safe now, bring them out. If your heart hasn't been able to expand because you've got something going on there, take some deep breaths and ask your body what that emotion is. Where's the fear, the scared, the stuck? Where does it stem from? Follow the thread to the back of your heart. And gently Move the thread out, move the root out, fill it up in that space with white light. Move that out into your wall of things you no longer need outside of your body. Any other emotions? Getting under the shoulder, right armpit. Kind of tight forehead. They're all emotional. Back of neck feeling stiff. Overburdening again. If any of those belong to you, just bring love into that space. And then moving out into the energetic body, into the energetic fields. Now, because of our friend Lilith, you have the opportunity to see some real sticky things that you might not have seen or felt before. So imagine, in fact, let's create one. Okay, so we're going to move that ball out, the dark one, the grey matter. With your next breath, blow that grey matter ball, thank it for the gifts and lessons, and blow that away. I'm going to call in Merlin, the magician, the alchemist. So my left hand, I'm spinning my left hand around and I'm creating a white ball of light, white and gold swirling light, and then my right hand is on top of it. I'm placing that ball right in front of all of our chests and throats. And with your mind, know that that ball is pure alchemy, so turning lead into gold. And also any tricky trickster energy that you might have brought into your energy from people you've been around and situations that you've got yourself in that haven't been so good for your energy, and let this ball swirl around your energy. So it's got inside this beautiful white ball, there's a spiral like a whirlwind of a golden whirlwind inside the ball, and just let that swirl around your energy, and with using your mind's eye and anything. I've even got little things with little eyes going hee hee, that kind of thing. Just let that ball go around it and they're going into the ball. Anything in your energy is going into the ball, into this, the centrifugal force of that spinning ball is just taking, cleansing, purifying your energy system. And it's not done as a sweep, it's done with your intentions because it's yours, you've held this energy. So just notice as the ball spins around, and anything that's in your energy that doesn't serve you, just pull it around. Any little tricksters, and that, this is why the fairies came in, to see the difference between the light mischief and any shadowy mischief. I wondered why I kept seeing fairies with odd faces. So it's like, to see the odd faces that we've picked up. And there's nothing to fear. It's still fun and I'm still smiling and it's still joy, but you just don't need them. It's shining light on the shadow. It's lifting our spirits. Literally, that was the first word I said when I came in, inviting the light spirits. And I don't ever say that. So that's what that was. Okay, so I'm doing the back and the front of your energy, up and down through your energy. Feel that ball getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just swirling around your entire energy, clearing, cleansing, purifying, saying goodbye to things that you do not need in your energy. And then filling up with the light, filling up with that gorgeous unconditional light where they were. And then watch that ball now go around once more and then off into the universe, pure white light back to sender, return to wherever it came from, cleansed and purified. Thank you, Merlin. He's actually clicked his fingers just like that. So a very practical, it's been like a practical guide to staying still in all of this. So now your heart should feel much more able to expand softly and fill that with love. Feel the rose of the divine feminine love. You've had the divine masculine unconditional love, and now accept that medicine woman kind of love. It's not actually medicine woman, it's definitely divine mother feminine love. It might not have been what you had. Please accept and receive now. I allow, I receive love. Deep, slow, gentle love. All the way down into the base of your spine. Feel your heart now softening for the first time for some people. In fact, including mine, but I don't know whether that's mine or some of yours. Deep, beautiful, wily. Just being reminded of the Neptune deception energy that we're being shown. You're going to be able to see straight through things even more without any judgment. You'll just laugh. Breathe that out. Some throat, heart's toughened up then. Breathe softness into that. Trust. 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 Bring your awareness to the back of your heart. Just opening that out there into trust. The inner knowing of the heart space. Feel the connection with the vagus nerve from the top of the back of the head down into the womb area. Same for masculine, all the way down. I think ours is bigger. Goes into more places. Okay, so feeling that love going into the whole of the vagus nerve and soothing your central nervous system down there. To feel that little general moving, pacing, jumping, excitement, anticipation, anxiety slowing down. Feel that little general who's been on patrol. It's time to have a break. To enjoy the rest of this moon energy. Bringing all of our energies back to us. Thanking our beings and guides. Seeing if there's, so the fairies, thank you for showing yourselves. All the beings that tried to get in and weren't allowed in, you're still not allowed in. Thanking the angels. Thanking the overlight. Thanking everyone on the call. Very gently start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Bringing yourself back to space. Bring your energy back to you. Say 3 times in your own head, unify, unify, unify. Bring all of your energy back to you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. going to stop the recording.